Hey everyone, Christina Del Rey here with your forecast for December 21st, 2020. We have a huge week in astrology. This is the turning point. So we have the great conjunction. This is what astrologers have been waiting for a very long time, probably all year long. And this great conjunction happens on the winter solstice. So it makes it extra special. But even more special than that, these two planets come together in the sky every 20 years, and it's always a new shift, a new shift of energy. But this time it's extra special, not only because it's on the solstice, but because they are coming together in an air sign, and this is kicking off a cycle of 200 years of them coming together in air signs. Now, previous to this meeting, they have been coming together in earth signs for many, many years, about 200 years. So this is huge, and astrologers are marking this as the age of Aquarius. This special alignment is not only big for humanity, but it's also big for us individually. Now, when we talk about Aquarius, we're talking about humanity, we're talking about equality, we're talking about technology. If you haven't seen my video on the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, I'll link it below. But we are moving towards ideas rather than material things. It's almost like currency becomes an idea more than an actual thing. And we're moving away from material things. We're focusing on thinking, equality, humanity. Let's talk about the planets for a moment. Saturn is responsibility, ethics, and rules. And Jupiter is expansion of faith, hope, and blessings. And when you put these two together, if you do the work, you will be rewarded. So Saturn's saying there's hard work to be done, there's something to be built. And Jupiter is saying if you do the work, there will be blessings. Try to remember that you are building for the next 20 years of your life. So whatever you're putting in place right now, whatever you decide to start working on, that is going to, probably be something really important for the rest of your life, at least for the next 20 years. So, be choosy about what you put your energy towards. Try to meditate, see what your intuition is guiding you towards. Where will you need to change and grow and meet the world in a new way? Where are you going to build something that is long lasting? Where are you going to build legacy? And we are moving towards, Aquarius is not only equality and humanity, but it's also individualism too. So it's like, how can you stand out but still care for humanity? So there's a unique duality there with Aquarius, but this is huge for everybody. And really, if you had to sum it up in one word, I would sum it up as saying revolution. So there's a revolution that's happening in the world, and there's a revolution happening in our own lives. Here's your weekly forecast. Hello, Scorpio. Where is this great conjunction happening for you? Well, it's happening at the very bottom of your sky, which is your home and real estate area. So there is something being presented to you here. There's an opportunity for you to work on your home or to work on your family, or maybe there's a real estate venture that's going to begin. You are wrapping up a cycle that you've been working on for the last 3 years that had to do with siblings, cousins, neighbors, learning a skill or a trade, learning to communicate in a certain way, or maybe it even had to do with teaching or your thoughts, your mental thoughts. So that has been, that's been really learning area for you, or maybe a difficult area for you. But now Saturn and Jupiter come together in that place of home and family, and you have the opportunity to build something new here. And it's very important to be mindful where you put your energies now, because you are sowing the seeds for the next 20 years and maybe even for the rest of your life. So don't take that lightly, Scorpio. You have to be mindful, because especially as a Scorpio, you are able to manifest better than anyone. And what you think about mostly and what you put your energy towards is what's going to manifest. And Saturn says you have to be ethical, you have to follow the rules. And Jupiter says if you're ethical and follow the rules, I will bring you blessings. So there's good starts, there's a new good cycle happening in the home for you. However, later in the week, we do have some triggering energy. And this is something, if you look back to August 13th and perhaps October 9th, if there was something that triggered very deep energy, very deep anger for you. So now you are a Scorpio, you are ruled by both of these planets. I do expect you to be triggered by this. This could be, just be careful, if you do get triggered, that, you're not upsetting your health in any way. But it does seem to be like there are some triggering thoughts, and this could have to do with your day-to-day routine or your work area or even your health area. So, when Mars and Pluto come together, it's kind of like a war energy. So we're just going to try to be mindful of this energy. It is the last hit of these planets coming together. So there's a lesson here. So just try to think, as much as you can, that, you're not going to react impulsively, and you're going to try to learn the lesson that you are supposed to incorporate. And then we have, on Friday, we have a nice lighter energy. Mercury will be trining Uranus in the earth signs. And this is going to have to do with relationships for you. So perhaps, you get a nice bit of news about a relationship, or maybe, from a relationship, or somebody contacts you out of the blue and you're happy to hear from them. This could even be a potential romantic partner. So you want to keep your eyes open for that. But, this is a life-changing week. We are starting brand new cycles, and, we just have to be very mindful of what we are doing at this moment. Okay, Scorpio, I think it's going to be a great week.